What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the TRCY show. Today we're hitting up maybe like a part 2 of what to do if you are a noob of 100 souls. I think the first one we went over quite a bit, where you would need to do like your arena. Make sure you do that, hit that up. Also your special event battles, make sure you hit all of those up as well too. Your Tower of Summoning, hit that up, and if that's it, right? Like if you have only 5-10 minutes, that should probably be it. But if you're looking to invest a little bit more into the game, we get into that as well too. So before we do, we have some Pandora crafting to reveal. Remember last time when I had one of the other legendary was still on the timer, so let's go ahead and pop it up. So we're gonna pop up some of our rares right now, and then we'll pop up the legendary and see what we get. Hopefully it's something good. Again, Pandora, if you at the beginning, you'll have a chance to open up more of these clocks. I would suggest as you build up over time, invest in Pandora, because that is going to be your RNG. RNG meaning this is where you're going to get some fat loot if possible. So again, it's all probability and chance. I remember when I was doing just 30, I got a legendary Windslayer. So from that, I just kept on going. Ooh my gosh! I always wanted this. Now I have it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. Game over. I'm done. Oh man. I am going to be pumping everything into this legendary Avant Double Crescent. As you guys know, the Double Crescent Bleed is amazing. So, again, Pandora, dude, oh my gosh. I'm like speechless right now. Like, I totally lost focus. But anyways, this is super fantastic. I just can't believe I got it. I'm going to have to take a little screenshot of this, because this is just something that I've always wanted to get. And now I finally got it. So again, Pandora, if you are new, you would be like, it would be most beneficial for you. Like me, even though I've been playing the game for a year, this is the first of this legendary. Oh my gosh. I'm just super excited. But anyways, let's go back to that. Just lost focus. But Pandora, when you are working with Pandora, you're going to have an option of opening up more of these crafting time slots, and you want to do that slowly over time, and absolutely 100% save up on your materials, your sulfur, your mercury, your salt. And you want to save up as much as you can for whichever crafting methods you are going after. And the cool thing about it is if you click right down here under the records, you can see what other people have gotten. And look, there it is. TRCBY. I've gotten the Double Crescent Legendary off of 240, 240, 240, but yet another individual with a Pandora of level 11 got it away with a 160, 160, 160. So it kind of gives you a little bit of a starting point, like an idea how these people are crafting these. I think a Pandora record for legendary weapon, sub-weapon, armor, and so forth. I think it's a very good idea to take a look at. And as you guys can see, you could get exactly like this individual at 30, 30, 30. It's a chance. And that's what you kind of have to work at. It's the Pandora is going to be like your gift. It definitely just gave me something that I was looking for ever to get. And that was just amazing. But again, a level 45. I'm level 90. They got this like literally halfway into starting the game. And that is going to be super amazing for that individual. I'm level 90. It took me like a year just to get this Double Crescent. They got it probably like in half the time because they're level 45. Double Crescent weapon, the legendary, is amazing. So we're going to definitely work on that. So check this out. A lot of level 90s out there, but you don't have to be max level. So around 45, I guess, to 57-ish, they're getting away with 160, 160, 160, or even less, a 130 to get legendaries and so forth. So again, This, a level 29, got a legendary Nightfall. That with like this oddball combination. 43, 57, 37. So Pandora, I would suggest work on it. Save up, do your craftings, do as much and as often as you can, because you just never know. You honestly would never know what you may get like today. That was just sweet. Alright, so I put on like my weakest gear, and I want to go over at least like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the first 1 through 6 is kind of like the first portion of the story, and then you have your 7, 8, which is the Desert of the Hero King, and then your Jungle of the Deep being 9 of the Revenant Knight. So when I first started playing the game, the Hearst Forest, this guy was such a pain in the butt. So I put on like essentially as the weakest gear as I can find at the moment, just to be like somewhere close to the recommended, although I am still well above it. I remember being this guy in like 5,000 or 6,000, always under gear. Remember, like most of our battles so far, we have been underpowered. So I feel your struggle, and let's just go ahead and do this. So this is on normal Chimera. I think we're gonna probably, of course, still beat him fairly easily, just because of the skills that we have. Like, this is kind of an unfair. You guys won't have 105 grab skills for the most part, so you'll do a little bit more stab to the face, but we're just going to take a look at more or less the mechanics of it. If you are stuck at Chimera, here's like, I guess we'll take a look and see what his moves are. So for all of you newbies out there that is struggling with the boss, because once you get past this guy, then you have that, ice wall guy. So when he does that big leap, it's a 1, 2, 3, and up here is a pounce. So you just want to make sure you dodge out the way, and when he winds up like that, that's his 1, 2, 3, and a whiplash. So I am just going to like try to show you what he does, and again, pounce, get used to what the mechanics is, and he's going to fly up now. So the flying up will push you away along with your characters. It's almost like a 1, 2, 3, and then like without doing anything else, this is when you could do like a stun move when it is the red skull. You want to make sure you're hitting it up as much as you can, as quickly as you can during the red skull. I'm not going to do the grab because it'll just do like an insta kill essentially, but we'll wait until he recovers from his stun, and then he'll do, maybe not, maybe we're just going to kill him on auto attack. But that's when you want to do the stun move. So I think we're just a little bit too strong at the moment to really show you guys what it is. So maybe if I took off my weapon, we'll see what happens. But generally, stun works very well. So I do like the stun part of that. So anyways, let's see if we could do that again. Let's go to exit. We're going to take away our weapon. So we're just going to unequip it. So if you unequip it, you automatically have a sword. Regardless of what sword you have, I don't even know. This means like I don't have any skills. I can't do a stun, I can't do an aerial. We'll just see what happens here. So they're like, you can't go into battle without anything. So let's just like, hit him like a wet noodle. Okay, just to see what he does. So let's go ahead and do that. And so I'm using my companions, and this move right there, it's like the chomp move. So he goes into a red skull, he'll be like spitting, like and killing somebody with that poison grab. So up in the air, let's see what he does. 1, 2, 3, and you could also knock him out of the air with Nazarel as well too. So I will show you that in a little bit as well. So let's see if he does it again. So that is a poison like vomit, so make sure you dodge out of the way for that as well too. And then here is, I'm going to kill Naz, and right here you could kind of try your best to break him out of killing your companions, And yeah, so that is another poison vomit. Just want to roll straight. One singular roll will get you behind him. And this is 1, 2, 3, and like a tongue lash. Boom. Again, just dodge straight forward, and you should be okay. Again, dodge straight forward right before that poison breath, and just go ahead and attack him from the back. And this is going to be his 1, 2, 3, and then the tongue lash. Boom. There you go. So learning the mechanics of each boss will absolutely help you to stay alive. And so that's I guess that's like one of the good pointer tips that I could give you guys. So we just go ahead and keep on doing this for a while. So I don't have any weapons, of course, you know, like except for my sub weapon. There you go, just hit them. And I got no skills. I can't use any skills. So we're just gonna be slapping him around, just seeing what his move is. Maybe, you know what? Let's do a restart. And I want to do a restart because I want to show you could knock him out of the air as well too. So let's go ahead and do that. And again, no weapons. Like, so I can't use any special skills, but it's just more learning the mechanics. I remember when I was playing against this guy, I just could not, for the life of me, like kill him. Okay, so now he's gonna go after somebody. He's going after Karen. At this particular point, you want to break him out of something so that way he doesn't kill your guy. So either a stun effect or breaking the armor will do it. And typically, let's hope that we don't kill him and he goes into like a rage mode. Then he'll knock everybody further away. So let's see what he does here. I just want him to get up in the air so that way I can show you guys what I mean by. There we go. Now he's going to kill somebody. Alright, who's he going to kill? He's going after Naz. Let's see if we get him out of his thing. Can we do the break? There you go. Break him out of it. Which is something that you want to do if you want to keep your companions alive. And he is stunned. Again, I can't do any stun moves. Just want him to go up in the air, man. Okay, I guess he's not going up in the air this particular round before I just like kill him with no weapon. But again, it's very hard for me to show you guys since I have a lot of stats that are boost. So we're just going to do it again. Hopefully he goes up in the air. But just remember, there is that like gleaming red eye charge move that he does when he gets up on the hind of his legs. And then he will charge somebody. If he charges you, you're pretty much gone. Unless your companions have their skill at the ready, then you may be able to get like broken free from there. So this is the belly flop. Just dodge out of the way for that. And then this is the poison breath. Just make sure you just try your best to get behind him. You know, a little bit to the side is okay. And there is that charge right there. So that is the other pounce. I kind of want to break you out of the way because I want you flying up in the air. Would be nice. Now you are stunned. So not what I wanted. Like, I just want you to go up in the air. Stop pouncing on my guy. But again, it's good to know what they do. So the more you see what they do, the more you are able to either react or come up with some type of counter attack for it. So up in the air. Okay, so now we're going to use Naz. So Nazarel, I believe, there you go. Just knocks him right out of the air. Puts him into an auto stun at the moment. Just fill it up. So that's why when you first start the game, Naz is a really good player. So Naz you get for free. Gigantic you get for free. Karen you get for free. You get a lot of really good companions like right off the bat for free. Naz and Karen at the beginning, they are a wonderful combination for stun. So I would highly suggest that you guys give that a go. But yeah, so let's just, take another review of the gear that I was running. So I was working under gear. Again, it's kind of like not a true underpowered because I have stats that are, being level 90 versus a level 25 or 40 player. So I try to put on my weakest gears here. And this is a 360 defense, so if I did get hit, it would do quite significant damage. But the goal is to understand the mechanics of these bosses and to dodge out of the way. I don't think I got hit at all. My companions were the ones that got hit. But it's extremely important that you do practice and learn, because they give you so much keys, and they don't penalize you for trying, which I do like about this game. So not penalizing you, not taking away your keys for like attempts and whatnot. They'll allow you as many attempts as you can, because that's part of the fun, part of learning what the game does and how it is. And it's a lot about farming. So once you get materials like chapter 1 through 6, you should have enough materials to at least get your equipments up to like maybe like a T4. So that should do you pretty good for the time being. Around 400, between 350 to 400 should be pretty good at the moment. But then as you level up, of course, you need new materials, and those new materials will become available to you as you clear more chapters. But make sure you keep working at your gear, whatever gear you may get. Like we just saw from Pandora, that dude got super lucky, but you know what? It's going to be very hard for them to max it out, because they're level 45 or something like that, because they won't be able to get those additional materials from other places, such as chapter 8 or chapter 9 or even like chapter 7 if they haven't been in it just yet. But they just they got the easy mode going on there, because that bleed set works well like anywhere. So let's try that. Let's go back to here. Let's go to our conquest. Let's go to Chimera. Let's just say they got that. Let me just put it on base stats all the way to the bottom. Right there you go. Come on, where are you? Did I pass you? Nope. Here it is. Base stats. Let's just not wear anything else. We're not going to wear anything. We're just going to take everything off, along with our like life belt. Maybe no companions at all either. No pets. No karma. Just the weapon, and our team power is at 3,000. But again, it may be a little bit unfair, because I do have some skills invested in this. They may have some skills as well, but these were the max skills for the Advent weapon. Now that I have the legendary, I could bump it up over 35. I could bump it up over like 30 and 30. So that is another bonus of that. So that individual, for example, had this. Let's just say they didn't have anything, but they have about the same skill level. So let's just see how powerful this is. We're gonna go in completely naked with just this weapon, and we'll see how that goes. So dodge out of the way. This is just the 1, 2, 3, and then let's see what happens here. Now it's going to be the belly flop. Let's do a little bit of this, and then this is going to be the 1, 2, 3 as well too. Now I'm going to pull do in, do a little bit of bleed, and you're going to do your flying, I believe, belly flop. Okay, let's see if we get the number 2 going on here. 1, 2, 3. So now we have this. So once you grab him, you just hold down the for me it's the space bar, and look at him go, just dealing damage. Just like, get over here, slapping him around a little bit. Let's see what else he does. I think he's gonna fly up soon. That'll be nice to see. All right, let's take a look here. He's going to do belly flop. Just get behind him, toss that up. He's gonna do the bad breath move. I'm gonna do that right behind him. And the thing is, with this, I could definitely like roll backwards just to do the grab. And there you go. This is the second grab. And this is about level 30 skills on the grab, 35 on the grab 3, I believe. But it makes the game super easy once you have the bleed set. So again, that person that's like level 45, totally lucked out on it. Like, the entire game is going to be so much easier for them. Alright, so here it is. Can we pull you down? No, we can't. But it pulls me up. Okay. Ooh, took a lot of damage there. Again, with no armor. You want to roll, get out of the way, do that, and then do a little bit more bleeding, dodge out of the way, and another grab, and it's done. So, again, I got hit once. Yes, that is true. So, yeah, that's on easy mode for whoever crafted that in Pandora. They got extremely lucky because even naked, with just the base weapon as you get it from Pandora, and if you spend a little bit of skill points into it, that was just super easy. But again, when you're starting off, I highly suggest that you invest as much as you can in Pandora, because the more you put into Pandora, the more you'll get out of Pandora. So once you work with Pandora, you get these Unknown Workshop, and then you could eventually, once you get up to level 7 for the Unknown Workshop, you could pretty much select any like legendary gear that you don't have that you want to work towards. So I, at the moment, am working towards here, my my Void Walker. I just need one more for that to enchant it up to level 4, and then maybe I'm going to use my legendary enchantment stones to just max it out to 5, and that will be my first one to level 5. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But yeah, so if you are, again, starting out new, doesn't matter what you're doing, because it's such a random event for you. Like main weapon, again, like for me, personal experience, I ended up getting the legendary Windwalker, or the Windslayer rather. So I worked on that. So that was mine. So whoever got that double crescent legendary, they're going to probably be working on that as their main as well too. So that is like super lucky for them. But it's all about the Pandora. So a Pandora will give you whatever it is that she could give you out of the legendary. And sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it's, not too bad. So I don't think any legendary stuff in there is like, oh man, as a starting player, it's all good. So logging in is another big thing. Just log in. That's it. Log in like every day, and you will get 2 legendary selection boxes. So we're like 2 days away from getting another legendary random selection box. So they will give you, there's a lot of pity system in this game, so it's super free to play friendly, and it's super noob friendly as well too. So get out there. The game isn't as challenging as you may think. It just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, just to learn the mechanics of each of the bosses. So I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to go ahead and play with my legendary double crescent, because as you guys know, I've been wanting that for like ever, because I worked up, what was it, the regular one as far as I could go, essentially, with all the skills. Now that I have the legendary, these I'm able to bump these up, but they were at max. Oh my gosh, I could drop you finally, but I do need to get that thing up to at least a +3, I believe, so that way we could do the chain throw. So once I do that, oof, it was just so hard to get. So I could do like 12 of these, which I'm not going to because I need 5 of it for my Void Walker. But if I did the transformation, that would be 1 for 1, and 1, 2 for 2, then 1, 2, 3 for 3, and that would take 13, so 2 to 1. And then if I wanted to do 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that would be enough for my Void Walker as well too. So that would, that may be my plan going forward. But anyways, I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe and healthy, and feel free to ask as much questions as you would like. So if the more questions you have, the better we could assist you guys that are new with 100 Soul. It's a fun game, and like for me, again, it's like you could be surprised every day as a new player or as an old player such as myself. So anyways, I hope everybody's staying safe and healthy, and peace.